Okay. Okay. Shh. And then you can do questions on anything, but she'll have to go. So first, I want to salute both Lamar Alexander and Patty Murray for working hard on a bipartisan solution. We think it's a good solution, and it got broad support when Patty and I talked about it at the caucus at lunch today. First, it stabilizes the system. 2 years of cost sharing provides real stability to the system, and we want to make sure that happens. We want to work in the long term to reduce premiums and increase coverage. Our Republican colleagues seem to be in the opposite place on the long term. But I think there's a growing consensus that in the short term we need stability in the markets. So we've achieved stability if this agreement becomes law. We've also put in some very significant anti-sabotage provisions. The President had been sabotaging this bill, and the agreement would undo much of that sabotage.
You know what? When Republicans and Democrats in Congress take the time to work together under regular order, rather than retreating to partisan corners, we can truly get things done that help people that we serve.
But I think it is terribly important, and I really do appeal to the media, to allow for a serious discussion on what I consider to be the cruelest and most unfair budget presented by the majority party in the modern history of this country. This is a budget that would provide 80% of its tax breaks to the top 1%, 40% of its tax breaks to the top 1/10 of 1%, and then at the same time cut Medicaid by $1 trillion, throwing 15 million people off of the health insurance they have, and cut Medicare by some $470 billion. This is a budget that would repeal the estate tax, giving unbelievably large tax breaks to the top 2/10 of 1%. No, this is not a budget by repealing the estate tax for farmers and ranchers. This is a tax break for the billionaire class, for the wealthiest people in this country.